Hello everyone, this is Archive12, and today we have a new Shigaraki rap from Daddy Fat Snaps. It's called Villain Arc, and it's featuring Delta D's and a bunch of other people. There's a lot of people on this, and all of this, look at this, chorus background vocals. This sounds like it's going to be Shigaraki's Transcension from, Transcension, a word? Shigaraki transcending, from being, you know, the assistant to All For One to now being like a genuine actual threat, because, you know, he starts off being kind of a joke. A lot of power, but very little motivation to use that power properly. And, you know, he evolves into somebody who actually could be considered a legitimate threat. So it sounds like DPS is trying to capture that. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing and talking about it. My link tree is down there if you want to support me on other things as well. I look forward to seeing you over there on TikTok. I'm not doing Twitch much anymore because Twitch has been uncooperative with me. But that's a story for another time. Let's get to the music. Let's see what DPS has done, because he said that this one took a bit. Oh yeah, I got my headphones.
All I really know is that I wanna make them bleed. All I think about is evil deeds. And they try to slay me first, but what am I doing is scary. I'm so afraid.
When I was losing, said I'd do it, and I really did it. They tried to stick me with a label, bitch, I'm independent.
Okay.
I be on my hip, you know we keep it litty. Gentlemen, the heat wave when I'm in your city. Whoa, blood ain't thick as water, engine taught me, and he taught me what a valuable lesson. Everybody busy looking at six, they ain't seeing the insurrection. I've been plotting, got it all on my sleeve, bad bitch, call it misdirection. Ain't nobody looking hotter than she, so send your motherfuckers this direction. Alpha and Omega Sec considers me a blessing. I just stretch the hand and got arrested, turn you into resin. Always in the mix, I'm in the blender, making hands to me and dead hand when I had it. Waters for the purchase, anything I want, I got it. Like I brought a lotto ticket, set the tickets and Bigato. I just drop it everywhere, I stop to give it like I bought it. All I had to do was borrow yours to let them know I'm about it.
He's not stopping.
Let you know about it. Sky high, I'ma let you know I'm clouded. At the top and I'ma let you know I'm clouded. Think you fuck with me, I'll let you know I doubt it. League of the villains, carrying no more front. God did, I'ma let you know I'm callous.
Breathe, man, breathe. Oxygen is important for this. My God. There was no good spot to stop that. I don't even know if I stopped it, and I don't know if he stopped. But I just saw a point and I was like, okay, I gotta stop something now or I'm never gonna stop it. Jesus freaking Christ. Okay. The lyrics, I'm missing some of the stuff because it's just going too fast. It's gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna need to listen to it like 3 or 4 times to catch everything. But from what I have caught, DPS has definitely made a point. He said that this took a while, and I think it's been 3 weeks since the last release. So that's been an extra week, if I'm right. I forget. Since the Whitebeard rap. Has it been that long? Jesus Christ. I just woke up, so I'm kind of like out of it right now. Yeah, 3 weeks. Yeah, so it's been 3 weeks since his Whitebeard rap. And I think he's been grinding on this ever since. And it shows. There's so much complexity with how his rhyme scheme is going that I could see him having to record and re-record and re-record continuously in order to get everything down perfectly. Because, oh my God, there is so much that just got thrown at us. That was like a machine gun of rhymes and verses that I could not even begin to try to break down because A, I'm sleep deprived, and B, it came at me way too fast. I was not expecting that. But if that's the tone that the rest of this song is going for, this is going to be a ride. Jesus Christ.
The biggest and baddest, whoa. Might give a fuck if I had it, so all of you dead if I had it, so all of you dead if I had it, so I'ma give you motherfuckers one more chance. Bitch, better tap, don't need a strap, bitch, run the hands, we finna
I don't really know what's wrong with me. I just wanna make them fucking bleed, yeah. All I think about is evil deeds. But they try to sabotage, but what I'ma do even scarier.
Also, like I love the ambiance that's going on with the instrumental. It's so it definitely sounds very sinister. It fits Shigaraki very well. It's just interesting because this is, I don't know what direction DPS was going to take. Like, I had no idea exactly how he was going to use. Excuse me. I didn't know how he was going to use this instrumental when I heard the snippet on Twitter. I can tell you that this is not what I was expecting, but I don't know what I was expecting. I guess part of me was expecting something a little bit more akin to like his crap, which one was it? Dabi. Specifically the first Dabi rap he did, not the second one. The second one was very, very focused on, you know, being very personal between Dabi and Endeavor. The first one was more about like Dabi being introduced as a character and talking about how big of a threat he is. So I was kind of expecting something along that. This is that and like 4 more layers on top of it. And I mean, it sounds great. There's a lot of things to break down. Unfortunately, I'm not the person to be able to do that, but there's a lot of things to break down, and it's just it's very impressive to me. Is ultimately what I want to say, is that it's very much like, it's very impressive, and I don't know. It's Shigaraki. This is definitely a song that has been designed specifically for Shigaraki. Like, you wouldn't be able to take this song and attach it to anybody else. This is very much, you know, Shigaraki song. I appreciate that.
Can't nobody do it like me. Can't nobody do it like me. Can't nobody do it like me. Can't nobody do it like me.
Apparently, I paused it a little early.
Can't nobody do it like me. Can't nobody do it like me. Can't nobody do it like me. Can't nobody do it like me.
I also, now that I heard that, I was expecting something like that with the intensity earlier on. I'm kind of glad that it didn't go that way though, because it allowed it to resonate even more powerfully here in the hook.
You really thought you had the vision till I upped the definition. You really thought you was a villain till I upped the definition. You really thought you was the greatest. Do you even need to listen? You know what I'm about to say? I'm the fucking definition. Bitch. Target shooters, but they swaying when they sent on the mission. Whoa. They tell me, sugar, you won't make it. Couldn't make me listen. No, and now it's my time. You ain't made it, and I'm gaining distance. Yo, how do I say this? How do I put it? How do I frame it? I'm different, ho. Always been second up, so I know how it feels to be up second. Gotta be upsetting, but I don't give a let me stop. Everybody has a plan till the plan don't pan and the hands come out. Well, I got a plan B, and the plan C was to plan your outs. And I got a plan D. If your plan A turns to plan B, then the plan D goes to plan A. You get big play trying to scam me. You could lose life trying to scam me. Down to the letter, I'm a bad B. Wouldn't even know it if you had me. By the time you figured out, damn, just
The plan line really, I started trying to connect dots, and I'm like, I am so confused right now. I mean, eventually it made sense. Once it finished, I was just like, I don't know where he's going with this. I'm gonna run it back just a little bit, so that way I can re-listen to that. I don't know where it starts. I'm gonna just start it there. DPS. Okay, I'll say this. This may not necessarily be the most impressive of, like, this is not the most impressive thing that DPS has done when it comes to, like, the power and the emphasis that he's putting into the rap. But when it comes to the wordplay, this might be one of the best written DPS songs that I have heard in a long time. And the last one that I heard that's even up to this caliber, I think, was Split, which was his Moon Knight song. Like, I'm not saying the other ones aren't, you know, good. I just don't feel like they were up there. And Split was something special. Split was something very special. And this, I feel like the complexity that he put into this, it's up there with Split.
Let me stop. Everybody has a plan till the plan don't pan and the hands come out. Well, I got a plan B and the plan C was to plan your routes. And I got a plan D. If your plan A turns to plan B, then the plan D goes to plan A. You get big play trying to scam me. You could lose life trying to scam me. Down to the letter, I'm a bad B. Wouldn't even know it if you had me. By the time you figured out, damn, Jay, it's too late. That you done made a mistake. Letting me up here, what was you thinking, you stupid? Now I'm never coming down. I'm gonna show you how to do this. 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger, 4. When the fifth hits, you are hitting the flow. Checklist, see this hit every flow. Get the horns when you hitting the go, bitch.
I don't really know what's wrong with me. I just wanna make them fucking bleed.
This is definitely one of the best written DPS songs.
But they try to say I'm a terrorist. What I'ma do even scarier on Son of Earth.
Can't nobody do it like me. 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 Can't nobody do it like me.
And all I think about is evil deeds.
Also, Delta D's was a perfect feature for this. That was an amazing, an amazing performance to back up an amazing, like some amazing writing. And everybody that was on the what do you call it, in the choir, including Fable, like they killed it with the. I'm guessing that was they were kicking in during the Nobody Do It Like Me. I feel like that's probably where they popped in. That's the only part that I can think of that had that many voices in it, and it worked. It definitely worked. And like I said, this may not necessarily be the most impressive DPS song that he is that has come out in recent memory, but it's definitely one of, if not the best, well written. I would say that Whitebeard overall, I think, is still better than this. And same with the Dobby rap. Those are my two favorite DPS songs right now. The Fallen specifically, the second Dobby rap he did. So I really do enjoy those guys a little bit more. And I feel like this is probably, like, I don't know, my third favorite DPS song. Again, not saying it's bad. There's a lot of DPS songs out there, so third favorite is pretty good. But I do believe that this is hands down the best written DPS song, or if not the best written, the second best, because Split was, in my opinion, the best written up until this song came out, and now I'm kind of up in the air. I have to listen to it a couple of times in order to really make that judgment call. But yeah, I Jesus Christ. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say, so I'm just going to wrap things up. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. This was the Shigaraki Rap Villain Arc, and I will see you in the next video.